My name is Shannon. This is Made by Boo. And once again, I have my advent calendars right next to me. Today is December 21st, so happy winter solstice. I just realized I didn't even do makeup today. Oh well. That is why we showcase the pretty yarn in case this is not everything. So the first thing I have is my advent socks. I still do have like one sock from each pair caught up, and I'm almost caught up on the second sock of this particular pair. So these are my cozy knitter socks. They don't all fit easily in the screen. So this is up through day 21. And then the other one, I am just now starting on day 20. So these ones are almost caught up. I knew I'd be able to catch up this weekend, even though I fell behind. But I will also feel better once I catch up. And then here are my Woolens and Nosh. I know I heard these started at a different spot for some people, so I don't know if any of these colors are spoilers. But here is through day 21. And sadly, the second sock is through day 15. I put the heel on last weekend and have not been able to work on that sock since. I've been focusing on catching up on the cozy knitter sock first because that is through the gusset, and then when I go and catch up on the Woolens and Nosh, it'll be doing the entire gusset and not stopping partway through. So these are still a work in progress. I should be able to catch up soon. I now have my advent calendars. We'll start with the littler boxes first, but we'll mess with the order a little bit. So this is Wonderful Wool, and this is the universe themed one. I did start looking for some contrast colors. I went stash diving. It will be a crochet advent baby blanket from Lucienne Crochet, and I'm trying to find a color that will be like dark, so it'll really let these bright colors pop, but I also don't want it to be too busy because I have some dark ones that are like variegated. So the whole point is that these are busy. I want to break up in between each of these bright variegated colors so that they each get their chance to shine. So day 21 is the constellation Pegasus. And let's see the color. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I'm kind of hoping to be able to cast this on maybe on Christmas Day. We shall see. This does go through 25 mini skeins, so I will not be opening the last one until Christmas Day. And then I will, there's always stuff going on Christmas as part of like celebration, since we do celebrate Christmas in my home. And it will kind of depend if I feel like I have enough time to look at all the colors at once and decide what kind of color management I need. Am I going to do it in the order it came in? Am I going to rearrange it into a specific order? Am I going to throw them all in a basket and just do them at random and you get what you get? I have not decided with that one yet. My next one here is a grand adventure from So Happy Jane. I may have finally figured out what I'm doing with this one. But today is not a yarn. Today I am going to open whatever is in this one. A campfire staple for when you're ready for a trip down summer adventure memory lane. So not quite sure what this one is. I think I have finally decided what I might be doing with these yarns. I'm thinking I might do it as a striped version of the Twisted T-shirt by Little Wolf Knits. I did a striped of that shirt before. I just need to kind of look at what I did and see the number of rows and make sure I can do it with the yarns that I have. But I think that might be very cute. Not sure when I will start that. But on to opening this. So a campfire staple. Ooh, okay. So this looks like 3 vanilla marshmallows with salty caramel between toasted shortbread cookies. So vanilla salted caramel s'mores. All right. My kids will probably eat this because I have issues with the cookies, but they will love it. I have at least one who will be very excited to get that one. My next box is a chick that knits, and day 21 is color Emerald Forest. So I'm going to guess like a deep green. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, yeah, that is very pretty. And you can see it's kind of like a mild variegated. Like it's definitely not a tonal, but it's not variegated with a whole bunch of different colors, just different saturation maybe of that one color. So there's only 3 more bags left in this one. And this one, I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it. My original thought for my So Happy Jane was to do some sort of a shawl. If I do switch and do that into some sort of a t-shirt, then I might try to find a shawl for a chick that knits. All I know for sure is I want to be able to wear whatever it is. All right, so we're going to keep going from the bottom up, and we will do my Jenny box next. This is from Missouri Star. Everything in here is so much easier to find now that it's, all that it is. So I've got a little box here, and it's kind of light. Feels like it might be in bubble wrap of some sort, but who knows? Let's see. Okay, it's not in bubble wrap. It is a little felted gnome. Kind of makes me think Santa because of the hat, but also it's got the red and white mushroom hat. So not entirely holiday, but he may go with my holiday decor. We'll see. He is very, very cute. All right, only 2 left. Next, I have my Ruby and Roses. And day number 21 is the color Peppermint Bark. So I'm going to assume, some sorts of reds and white, maybe green and white. But I feel like it's got to have a little bit of red or pink. Maybe some brown in there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So definitely pink. I have not looked at all these colors together in a while. And I'm very excited to see what they all look like. I'm so used to opening these and they all just kind of lay out. But the way that some of these are and how many I have, I've been keeping them by themselves in their packages. So I don't actually know what the whole set is going to look like together until I get to the end and I look at it all at once. And I'm really excited for that. I do know that will be an anthology shawl. I have not decided if I'm going to do any color management for it or just leave it as is. My last one of the day is from Fangirl Fibers. This is the Haunted Holidays. I do know that I'm going to most likely do color management on this one. I plan on laying it out in the order I received it based on how it will go in the blanket. It's going to be the Yorkshire crochet along blanket. So it will be 24 granny squares, and I want to make sure I balance the colors and the patterns of the squares. So I'm going to lay it all out and then switch the colors as I want and go with it from there. So I know that I may lay it out and it's fine, but I am planning color management for this one and making sure I'm okay with it first. So today's color is, this might be one of the darkest ones we've gotten. That is very, very pretty. Kind of makes me think of a nutmeg or a chestnut brown. Very pretty. I'm so excited to see what all of these look like laid out. I might be one of the only people who is getting advent calendars and has not seen them all together yet. So those are my advent calendars. I feel like they went very fast, and I'm starting to feel a lot better knowing what I'm going to do with them. I know it is still going to take me a little while. But as I've mentioned before, I just started realizing how much beautiful yarn I'm not using. And while I was excited to get all of these, I do have that little weird bit of stress of but what am I going to do with them once I have all of them? So as I've seen the colors and started to decide what I want to do with all of them, some of that is kind of calming down. I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to do for the rest of the day. There may be some of the rest of today that goes into tomorrow so that I can edit early enough to get this uploaded for tomorrow morning. we shall see. I do still have stuff to do for the rest of the day after filming right now. I'm going to clean this up and then I'm going to be wrapping some Christmas presents because it is December 21st and we have not wrapped a single present for anybody in this house. All of the presents that I have wrapped were ones that I had to wrap and then mail out. If it was for someone in this house, I have not gotten it done. And I mean, there's 5 of us here in the house. I don't have to wrap anything for myself. I don't have a ton that I'm wrapping for my husband, but there is stuff that needs to be wrapped. So I got to get going on that. Wrapping presents, I feel like it's one of those things that always takes longer than you think it will. So I'm going to clean all of this up and then I am going to put on something to watch and start wrapping presents. Later tonight, I am going to be going to see Broadway in Boise, Beetlejuice with my daughter. My husband was also going to go, but we had a combination of babysitting issues and then he was sick. He's got enough of a cold that he doesn't really want to go and cough and sneeze and sniffle through the whole show anyways and expose everybody to his germs. So it kind of works out. But yeah, the play is late enough tonight. I'm probably going to edit all of this before that. And then it's not like I'm going to be filming the whole play anyways. Any clips that come from the play will probably be in tomorrow's video in the morning. And yeah, that's going to kind of be the rest of the day. Working on catching up on my socks. I have a sweater that is currently in blocking. So eventually I will take it out of the water and lay it out to dry. And then I'm going to wrap as many gifts as I can get done in one day before I go insane. And just try to do that a little bit every day until Christmas. So that is all I have for right now. I will see you tomorrow.